I am not doing anything this evening, so I thought I'd go with an idea that I had and review books, because I like books and I like to read books. There are a lot of books that I need to read, but most of the time I just end up reading Facebook, which isn't the book you should read. Not too much anyways. I'm wearing glasses because I feel like glasses are scholarly, and that's what you wear when you are reviewing books. But I'm actually wearing my contacts right now, so we're not going to go with that. First book we have is Be the Change by Zach Hunter. I got this book a long time ago, and it was really eye-opening to a lot of things. It's a very honest book. It's at the time he was 15 years old when he wrote this, and it's about him starting an organization called Loose Change to Loosen Chains, and it's about how there are currently 27 million people in the world that are enslaved and that are being worked and that don't own themselves, unlike you and me. And so I really suggest you find this book, Be the Change, and you read it and be the change. It's about calling people our age to do stuff, which is kind of what the Tribe of Timothy is trying to do. It's actually exactly what we're doing. So, Zach Hunter, you're the man, if you're watching this. If you're not watching this, you're still the man. Oh, also, another thing about this book is that John Foreman, who's kind of a hero of mine, the frontman for Switchfoot, he wrote a foreword at the beginning, and that's pretty cool. And he says howdy, which is also cool. The second book I want to recommend is Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. He is an amazing author. I assume you've heard of his stuff before, and he actually did not only write the Narnia books. Even though they are fantastic books, he actually wrote a lot of other theological books. What One Must Believe to Be a Christian, which sounds kind of weird, but really it's just kind of a good review of like what we as Christians believe and what we actually take to be truth, and something I definitely recommend all of us to understand. You can't just go around saying you're a Christian, because to everyone being a Christian is something different. Like people, especially people who aren't Christian, they think of Christians as what they've experienced them to be, which is totally different wherever you are. So to know the foundational beliefs of Christianity, and also just the way he writes, is just fantastic. It's like he's talking to you. It's wonderful. Go read it. Here's a book by Josh McDowell called More Than a Carpenter, and I think it's like just a phenomenal book. It's like this long. You can read it in like a day if you can read faster than I can. I am a slow reader, but I suggest you read this. More Than a Carpenter by Josh McDowell. Look, there over 900,000 in print. So don't come complaining to me that you can't find it, because there are copies out there. You can find them. But basically what he does is he talks about Jesus. The whole book's about Jesus and about his experience of coming to know Jesus, because he didn't start out in like a Christian family where everything was good. It was very bad in his family, and he didn't like Christians. But then, just kind of like C.S. Lewis, they have a very similar story of they just kind of came to the realization through their seeking out to disprove Christianity. They actually came to believe in Jesus. This book was originally supposed to be a book disproving Christianity, but it became one all about why Jesus is real. So that's really cool, and I suggest you read this book. Now, I would suggest you read The Lord of the Rings, but we're not going to cover that right now. Okay, this is a book I'm almost finished with, called Crazy Love by Francis Chan. This book is about crazy love, and it's about God's crazy love for us, because he is actually crazy in love with us. Good thing to realize and just worship him for every day. But it kind of talks about how we should respond to that. And this book has actually kind of been an inspiration for this website. Is just the fact that, you know, God loves us so much, we should love him back, you know, and we should love each other. And that's what life should be about, and that's what we as the Tribe of Timothy are trying to pursue. And so I really suggest you pick up this book. And also, go to the website, because this book has a website, and so I suggest you go there and watch some of the videos that are there. In a previous essay that I posted on the blog, which I also suggest you go see if you're watching this on YouTube, go to the blog and you can read the blog posts on there, and I linked to one of the videos on this website from one of those blog posts. But yeah, definitely read this book and go to the website and watch those stuff. And last and certainly not least, I suggest you read this book, the Bible, because I was actually just thinking about today, it's actually 66 books, but I was just thinking today just how much the Bible is just the most amazing book ever, because it is God-breathed, it's inspired entirely by God, and everything in it is truth, and it's just amazing because there's so much in here. Climb a mountain and drink from the river that starts at that mountain, and it's like cold, sweet water after you've climbed a mountain for hours, and that's what the Bible is. It's like refreshment to your life. Better than Dr. Pepper. There are going to be times, and like you may read Ezra 2 and just be like, I don't care about who was whose father, but everything in here is just phenomenal, because at one point in your life you will hopefully have an appreciation for it all. And that's one thing that I definitely encourage you to do every day, is read. Today I haven't honestly read the Bible yet, and it's like 7 o'clock. But I think once I'm done filming, I will do that. So please, everyone, read the Word. It's good stuff. And talk to God about it if you don't understand it, because I know there are times when I definitely don't. And talk to other people about it too. Like, this is where life is, because Jesus is life. So, I'm done rambling now. Go have a good day, and go read something, and not Facebook. But speaking of Facebook, join our Facebook page and like it, because what's not to like, right? Thank you for watching this, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.